What's up, kings and queens? It's Theo.
And it's A.
And man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit crazy. Man, I ain't know people was just being so manipulative. I ain't know people was weak in this video. I ain't know people just couldn't own up to their own shit.
Right.
I ain't know people couldn't just leave.
Yeah.
I ain't know people that just
had
so
to stay for my family.
I ain't know people just so fucking dependent.
I ain't know people could, you know. I could have just kicked your ass out. I should have kicked your ass out.
Ain't no people.
God damn.
Ain't no grown ass people still telling they mommy and daddies.
Lord.
And had them on camera. Come on, we going at both of y'all, man. But we're gonna be real. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be telling y'all like, man, the things that we see, like. I think it's kind of good that y'all are separated.
Yeah, honestly. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, obviously, in case y'all don't know, we watched a PrettyBoyFredo video where Jasmine was supposed to be telling her side.
Her side of the story.
And automatically when it started off, Jasmine was kind of like, I didn't really want to film this video. I didn't want to film this. And he, and then he started talking and he was like, well, I don't really want to tell your side of the story.
Yeah.
That's what he did say that. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, I'll interrupt you if I feel like something is wrong.
So let's stop right there.
Okay.
Now, that tell me right now that Jasmine, just like she said, like I don't know if people really comprehend it. Jasmine said in the video about 3 or 4 times before they started, I didn't really want to do the video. I don't really want to do the video. Jasmine didn't want to do the video. It was Fredo's idea.
Right.
They said that they talked the night before.
Right. And they aired everything out, and they were in a good space because they talked everything out.
Hey, I knew that shit was a little iffy right there.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, but body language says a lot. And she was sitting like this. She had her arm like that, and that makes me, like, whenever I see somebody sit like that, they're sitting because they're uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. They're uncomfortable with the situation. He said he wanted to share her side, and he also wanted to clear his name. That was one of the things. He was like, I want to clear my name. And boy, oh boy.
Boy, he tried, didn't he?
He tried, but I left with a different taste in my mouth compared to when the video first started.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it just did more damage than good.
It really did. I don't even think I would have put that video out, honestly.
The fact that he took the time to edit different parts out, keep his parents' stuff in. Yeah. And still put the video out. He looked at the video. He know what happened. Like,
I would not have put that video out. That was, okay, I'm going to say this. First of all, watching that video, it was honestly just sad to watch. Mm-hmm. It was cringy. It was just like, seemed emotional. And it made me uncomfortable. And like to the point where I like was like, ugh. Like, because it just wasn't a good look for neither one of them. For Jasmine, I just felt bad for her. I honestly did. And
she was
then
crying the whole video.
Yeah, and then at the same time, she seemed weak. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. And then for him, he just looked bad. You know, the way he was talking to her, the way he was cussing at her, him trying to tell his side of the story, but not really, like, more so, him letting her say, well, attempting to let her say, but he was cutting her off, and then he was getting upset and angry, yelling, cussing at her, and then, like, they had to stop for a second. She walked away. It was just so much. And I'm like, why would you put this out? Like, y'all, if y'all are supposed to be, like, in a good space from that talk, then this whole conversation shouldn't even been like that.
Now, before we get past that, all I wanted to say is, honestly, it looked like 2 females doing a video together, trying to explain, like, why they broke up with each other. Like, Fredo was just, oh my, not like, now when I mean female, I mean like, just not degrading, but you know how they say men aren't supposed to be so emotional. We're emotional and everything, but he was overly emotional
about certain things that she said that it didn't make any sense for him to act the way he did.
Yeah, and he was just trying. I don't know, man.
And I think he was so stuck on the fact that the way people perceive him now is different than what he wanted them to see. that he couldn't get past that part.
Man, I could see something was different. Not with him and Jazz, but I seen like Fredo was like weird or different or off from that damn old ass DDG video when him and DDG played basketball.
But see, he wants to be perceived as like a good guy, like, and people aren't looking at him that way because they like, you know, the whole cheating thing, and then they're definitely not gonna see him in a good manner. At least I don't, because of the way he acted in this video. I realized, like, you know, like your emotions run high and stuff like that. But that, if that's the case, once again, this video should never been put out. I wouldn't have put that out because it just made him look bad. It's just terrible.
All right, let's go ahead and go, because I'm going to keep sidetracking you. You know that's how I do it.
So Jasmine was talking about how, you know, she felt like her sole focus was Ava. So she put their relationship and YouTube, their job, on the back burner. However, while PrettyBoyFredo said that he felt like his responsibility was to provide, so that meant doing YouTube, and so then he put Ava and his relationship on the back burner, because she was like how she, you know, her focus was on her. She dealt with Ava 24/7. Oh, you got something to say?
Before we get into what I'm about to talk about real quick, that's why I don't mean to cut you off. I'm going to go ahead and say this so we can say it. Now, think about how many subscribers that PrettyBoyFredo have, and he had what, back in December or something. Now he was in the millions. Now he was in the millions. He go on talking about like how he wanted to break up because he was providing and she didn't want to provide. She didn't want to do her part no more. He felt so betrayed and everything. So he had to start doing all his work on his own. This hard ass, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. If you got like, well, he had 7 million right now. So I don't think
5 or 7.
I don't think he was below 3 million in December.
Okay.
But what I'm
go ahead. Say something afterwards.
Is it that hard to make, like, you're making it seem like you needed Jasmine to make videos or whatever, so you know y'all can make that paper or something like that. But
to counter with that, this was his thing, right? He said that he put his channel, the PrettyBoyFredo channel, on the back burner.
Yeah.
Listen, because, you know, they were creating an empire together, the th&ce family. So he said that he hadn't filmed or put up any videos on PrettyBoyFredo for 7 or 8 months because he wanted to focus on building with them, and how he felt like he sacrificed himself, and that he said it felt like it was a stab in the back because since she didn't want to film, he felt like she didn't want to provide for their family. And like you said earlier, he said he felt betrayed. So that was another reason why I guess he didn't want to be with her anymore, because you got to remember, he proposed to her in October, and then in December is when he told her that he didn't want to be with her.
So let's be real, man. It really makes it seem like you, all right, I know relationships can take a quick turn for the worse, just like that and everything like that, especially if y'all haven't really been like, you know, like really talking about y'all issues and everything like that. But just from that time frame and everything, it really makes it seem like, in a way, that you got engaged with her just for YouTube, just for the views and everything.
Well, see, he said that he didn't get engaged with her for the views. He did it to show her that he was willing to sacrifice everything for her. And then even with that statement, I don't like that statement. I don't want somebody to say that the reason why they're getting engaged with me is to sacrifice everything. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't sound right to me. Like, if that's the case,
Fredo is still a fucking child. Let's be real. Like, mentally, he's a fucking child. Like, I goof around, I goof off. You know, I can be funny, I can echo, but you can tell, like, the way that nigga just his mindset, like, this is crazy.
I couldn't get over that. He's saying that, okay, because she doesn't feel like filming like some videos and stuff like that, then he felt like betrayed and a stab in the back, and she just didn't want to provide for their family. And I'm kind of like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure if she's dealing with a child 24/7, because he even admitted that he wasn't really like helping out with Ava like that.
He admitted that, and I forgot what video. It was like way before when he was talking about, I don't even know if it was like a vlog. I doubt it, but he was talking about how he tried to hold her and she act like, you know, she don't really know him.
Right.
Know him like that.
Okay, so look at it from that perspective. She's constantly taking care of a child, and realistically, you're not helping. Do you really think a woman that just had a child recently is gonna feel like fucking filming when she's been having to take care of her daughter? She might not feel attractive. She might not feel like doing anything, or she really because she said that she felt like sometimes she didn't know whether he was doing stuff because he wanted to or because it was like for a video.
Like the flower, like giving her flowers.
Right. And that's sad. And it's like, and she even said that she wanted, during that time, she wanted him to spend time with them just as a family, while he was like, well, I needed to provide, I need to make videos, I need to do what I need to do. But it's like, you know, if the status where he's at on YouTube, realistically, if he would have just kind of, you know, actually spent time with her and his daughter and actually made a connection the way they should have been, I don't think that his channel would have dropped if they would have put out a video like every blue moon or whatever, because people will realize like, okay, they have a daughter, they got engaged, like, you know, they're building, and for the record, not everything needs to be put on camera.
But let's be real, Fredo used that as an excuse to break up with her. What else after this? Oh yeah, okay, this is what I don't get. He said she stopped providing. He was the only one providing. Bruh is acting like he a construction worker or something. Like he tired of shit. You're making a fucking video. But let's go. That she's not providing for her family, even though she's taking care of the kid and everything. He said that the reason he didn't like fully break up with him is because he didn't want to be away from his kid like 24/7. You know, he want to be around
in the same household as his daughter.
But he don't hang around his daughter at all. Why is his daughter unfamiliar with him if they live in the same house? That doesn't make any sense. YouTube is not doing. YouTube does not take that long, especially if you got that many subscribers and stuff. And I'm not hating. I'm being realistic. Let's be fucking real. So you can put out like a fucking 10-minute vlog and a bunch of people, especially if it's like genuine and stuff like that, a bunch of people gonna view it and be happy with this shit. Just to see you and just see you live and everything. But you making it seem like you fucking being a motherfucking plumber, you scraping through shit.
He working like a 12-hour shift every single fucking day.
Like he doing some Home Depot shit.
And I'm like, you know, like we do YouTube, but it's like I have a full-time job, so does Theo. So it's like, come on, like don't do that shit. Don't make that.
And y'all live in the same house. Your baby stays in the same house. Why is it the reason that you didn't want to kick her out is because you wanted to be around your kid, and you live with your kid, but you and your kid's not familiar with each other.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
And then, okay.
Let's
you know, he said that he tried to break up with her in December, but he saw the way that she was hurting and so they got back together. Okay, like, don't do that. Like, seriously, like, you know, if you realize that you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody and you tell them they're gonna hurt. Like, they're gonna hurt. And it's worse because y'all were staying in the same house with each other. But it's like, I don't feel like that should be your reason for getting back with her, because if that's the case, you leading her on. Yeah,
well, and he said he admitted that, you know, he was leading her on because he wanted her to stay and stuff like that.
He wanted her to be happy because he didn't like seeing her upset. She's gonna be upset if you're breaking up with her. What person, if y'all have been together for like 6 years or whatever, and he just be like, I don't want to be with you anymore, and she's like, oh, okay, bye. Like, that's unrealistic.
And that's just from our perspective, because we don't know what all went behind closed doors and everything. Because you know, they said that things got bad, things was like fucked up, this and that and everything like that. So all I see is Fredo Ben was ready to leave.
Right.
Jasmine did not want to leave, let Fredo go. Plus, she claimed, well, she's, you know what I'm saying, claim, because that's what she's saying. What? She's saying that you know, she wanted like her kid to have like both her parents in their lives. Right, because neither one of them had that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that doesn't happen. Hey man, for real, you can't just make shit work just cause. Honestly, I think she's just addicted to the lifestyle. Yeah. And like, you know, like, let's be real, like, you making all that money that's not in your name. you make all that money, you get a whole year of not working. You know, even though you're taking care
up in her face
so
too.
many times, you just basically, he's saying you sitting on your ass, even though you take care of your kid, but at the same time, you could do something. Let's be real. You gotta be more independent. You gotta find something to do. I know, and I really believe you just like so used to like getting your own, not getting your own way, but getting what you want, dealing with like material things that like. That was another reason for staying. Like, cause you know, like obviously she also gonna know that she like her kid is not. She more than likely, let's be real, the type of lifestyle that her kid is living right now and the way they're living, it's gonna be hard to bring that like.
Well, yeah, cause I mean, he said that he. Now, one thing I can't respect about what he has said, he was like, "How I'm not gonna live in a place that's better than where my daughter is staying."
Yeah.
Now I can respect that, and then he said how like you know anything she asked him for, he does it, and I like you know that's good qualities to have in a man. But I don't know. I feel like the whole situation is just bad and. I do think she had got used to the lifestyle and like cause he even threw up in you know after she was off camera and it was him and his dad and he's like you know I do anything that she asks and she asked me for $400 per grocery and I gave it to her. She asked me for a massage. I'm like you didn't have to do that. Like you know because like also let's get into this about the way. Now, the way he was talking to her in some points of the video was extremely disrespectful. And he did not I don't feel like he could comprehend the part where she was like, you know, you were saying that we were still in a relationship and you was messing around with other girls. He's like, well, I wasn't happy. And da-da-da-da-da.
You know, he kept saying everything she kept bringing up. He kept saying, it's the household. It's because we stay under this house.
Right, but it's like, no, like, you know, y'all was saying that y'all was in a relationship. You was acting like y'all was in a relationship.
Because she basically was saying that y'all was still
fucking. Right. You know, y'all acting like y'all was still in a relationship. He
kept talking over that.
But you fucking around with other girls and I guess bringing other girls in videos. And then I'm like, well, Jasmine, you should have had something to fucking say. First of all, that should never happen. That's y'all supposed to be in a relationship. That should never happen. Second of all, since it did happen, you should address that shit.
Wait, what shouldn't have happened? Having the girls in the videos? He can't have no girls in his videos?
Don't play with me.
Nah, for real. He can't have no girls in
I don't think the way he had the girls in the videos were appropriate.
What you talking about? Like that one video when all of them was trying to it was like 5 or 6 girls had to stand in a circle.
Or like it was
what's wrong with that video? What's wrong with that one?
Stop talking over me. Or like it was like a video where it was like his ex and her meeting for the first time, and I saw part of that and that was like real questionable. But it's just
I don't keep up with Fredo. So.
I just watched it last night.
Nah, because I seen it in Watch History, and I had looked just to be nosy to see like who the ex.
Listen to this shit. I forgot about when she went to therapy because she was talking about how he was like, didn't you go to therapy? Didn't you go to therapy? Wasn't that supposed to help you? And she was like, yeah, but when the majority of the time when I was in therapy, I was talking about you disrespecting me with having other females. And he's like, it doesn't. He was like, I was doing what I wanted to do, and I wasn't concerned. And I'm thinking like, oh, but that's not.
Yeah.
Like just own up to the shit.
But my thing is like Fredo, you was suggesting therapy because you even admitted you was suggesting therapy to her and everything. Why you ain't go with her?
Exactly.
Like not even it don't have to be like for a relationship. It could just be like to coexist.
Yeah.
For y'all kid.
But obviously they should have probably went for a relationship too.
And just for and not even just for the relationship, they should get like private therapy.
Honestly.
Because like seeing how he is and seeing how she is and like that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if like they was like this before YouTube or what, but don't let nothing change you like that. If it's gonna change you, evolve for the better. Don't be, I don't know, man. Niggas be that nigga say. Listen to how dramatic this motherfucker said. This motherfucker is. He said, so I had to sacrifice everything. I dropped myself. I dropped Pretty Boy Fredo. I wasn't even Pretty Boy no more.
Right. I tried playing video games. I'm thinking like, and I became a man.
No. He said, and now it was the 2 times family. What? Who are you talking to?
Like,
who are you talking to?
You?
Like, for real.
He's talking to the kids.
He gotta be. Like,
because adults ain't falling for that shit.
Man, you might as well go ahead and, hang with the Prince family and shit, because y'all manipulating game, you need to be a little better. Because, now the Prince family, they a little trash with that too. But, y'all got on the same level. We're going to hang with Nate too.
He also said he felt betrayed because he sacrificed his happiness for her. And then he was like, should have kicked your ass. You know what? I should have, like, this part was where he remember you said he built her up just knock her down.
Yeah.
He was saying all this sweet shit. He's like, what I should have did was kick your ass out of the house. He's like, I shouldn't have made myself look like the way I did and da-da-da-da. And yeah. And he was just like, she was just sitting there like that and looking, and she was like, wait, what? Like,
why are you being so mean?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not being mean. I'm telling you how I feel. Da, da, da. He was like, nah, I should have kicked your ass out. If I would kicked your ass out, then none of this wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be looking the way I'm looking because you got me looking bad. You got me looking bad in front of these people like I'm a bad guy, and I ain't never treated you wrong in a relationship.
Did I get you? Did I ever cheat on you? Did I not? I'm asking you. I don't know what he said. I'm asking you a question. I know he didn't even say that.
And she was like, no.
Yes, no, sir. You never cheated on me.
She over there looking upset, and I'm not trying to pick, but I'm like, girl, like, damn.
And I feel like,
damn.
Now this is what I feel like.
What?
When they talked before. When they talked the night before, because we talked about this earlier, we even said that he even said that at the beginning of the video he was telling her how he felt, how he truly feel about her,
right.
how how much he care about her off camera.
Right.
My thing is brother manipulated her, bro. He had what the fuck the word is? He tricked her with him.
Yeah, manipulated her.
He act like he built her up and everything just to get her on the camera so he can try to tell his story. I mean, just so he can try to clear his name so he can look better and everything like that.
But that shit took a turn for the left.
I wonder if they kissed or anything. Like, let's be real.
I don't know, because the way the way they came on the camera, it was all. I was like, oh, it's about to be that video.
Fredo set her ass up.
Oh, and then when she left, then he was like, me and Jasmine, we just couldn't talk about my dad's here. My dad isn't biased at all. My dad and my mom, they're not biased.
Where did they live? How close were they? Did they stay in the house? Right. Were they in the house while y'all was doing this video too?
So then the dad was like, I feel like Jasmine didn't realize how good she had it, and da 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 da. And then the mom, what did the mom say? Because I was like over it when the mama was talking on the sidelines. I'm like, show your face. But anyway, what did she say? The mother started ranting and was like, at one time, there were times when I would come over and I know she didn't know I was coming, but she would act rude to me, and I treated her like a daughter. And Pretty Boy Fredo was like, yeah, because her mama don't give a fuck about her. Yeah. She don't give a fuck about her. And I'm like, damn, really?
And I would say this to her face.
Well, I'm like, would you?
But
he probably fucking would.
Yeah,
actually.
But don't do that. But what I was gonna say. Now, what was funny though, she said that Jasmine look at her. It was like, what are you doing here?
Right. And I'm thinking like, I would have looked at your ass the same way. If I didn't even know you were coming to my house and you just pop your ass up, I'm gonna be like.
But I think they were roommates at the time though. I'm thinking Fredo and Jazz were roommates. I don't know if they was in a relationship at the time.
Oh.
So they
probably. We don't never know when they was actually in a relationship or not.
Yeah, that's both their faults.
Yeah, because you're right. Because communication is key, and it's just kind of like y'all was y'all in a relationship, was you not, and just too messy. A moral of the story is, know whether you're in a relationship or not, and realistically, like, talk to each other. Yeah. Like, relationships aren't easy, but at the same time, like, I feel like he should have been man enough to tell her, I don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, and like, then she should have been like, okay, like, and I get it's difficult for somebody to break up with you, but clearly y'all weren't happy in a relationship. Like, that's very evident. I know when a child is involved, that's on a whole different level, but it's just kind of like, would you rather be in an unhappy home and your child see that, or be separate from each other and learn how to co-parent and like your child still be happy because they see that their parents love them and like are growing with each other? I don't feel like, I feel like both of them have a lot that they need to work on.
Off topic, not off topic, but I had just remembered what I wanted to say. I feel like Jasmine didn't trust Fredo with Ava. That's one of the reasons why she you know, took care of her like 24/7 and everything like that.
And now it seems like him and Ava do have a better relationship, or at least they both admitted that. Since they've broken up, he's spent more time with his daughter. So, which is kind of sad because like it shouldn't.
Weird.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and I don't know. Hopefully, I'm curious how they're gonna be when it comes to co-parenting, because with that video, he gonna have to come on and defend his character again, because that shit was not a good look.
Hey, Jasmine. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you don't feel like working, if you don't feel like going out to get a job,
she got a YouTube channel.
I suggest you start making some videos. Yeah. Like I know when Fredo was going off and upset and shit like that.
I don't think you got to put it in.
I'm just like, I bet she was just thinking like, damn,
she was over that shit.
Damn, can I say?
Sorry, I'm sorry. She's over that shit.
Man, she messed up the damn joke. All I'm gonna say is she was gonna be like, damn, she was just thinking, damn, I should have just did them damn YouTube videos. Just looking all sad, I should have just did them YouTube videos. I wouldn't even, he wouldn't even have no excuse. He would have to use some other bullshit as excuse.
Because homeboy talking about he was felt betrayed.
He kept using that word like
betrayed
he was,
because you didn't want to film a video.
Oh, fucking video. Nigga, if you don't grow the fuck up, pick your fucking lip up, nigga. Yo, jaw, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He felt like since she didn't film, she didn't want to provide for the family. And then he was like, you should be thankful. How many other females could say that they got to lay up with their daughter for a year and spend time with their daughter a year? The whole time I'm watching y'all while I'm filming videos. And I'm thinking like, you could have been laid up too.
Y'all could have laid up together. Like you act like you ain't making money off the first channel, and then you acting like you have to like film extravagant videos.
Right.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, your content, like I haven't been watching your videos, but when I look and see something, you'll have like a whole different type of video out that nobody else has.
Yeah, the quality.
It ain't even the quality. I'm talking about like the ideas and stuff like that. Even if like they was like fake experiments and shit like that, like y'all faking the pedophile shit.
Right.
Now only kids think that wasn't fake. And people with kid minds and shit think that was fake. That, and it was what's the other one? It was another thing we seen that we could tell was fake.
Where it was like, okay. But yeah, the content and the quality.
I mean, yeah, you even did the Area 51 thing where you had your you had somebody dress up just like you and be a twin.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I see you.
Nah, I like that you did that. I like that you were doing that and everything, but don't act like you had to do that all the time. Like, don't act like you was doing that all the time. Don't act like it was just such hard work.
I'm thinking like, well, what all
spend time with your kids?
What all were you paying for you for? Because he was acting like he was like broke or something. And I mean, I get it, you know.
Was all the Instagram?
You want to keep grinding.
Was all the Instagram models you had at the crib? Did they where they stayed at? Did you were they already in LA?
Don't he stay at LA? No NDA. That's
where the fuck he stay at? He stay in Florida still?
He stay in LA. He stay in California.
Yeah, he did move to California.
Yeah, so.
But like, did you book their rooms or some shit? Or they stay with y'all? Was Jazz in the basement while they was all in the? Y'all, you had Jazz cooking up. You had Jazz up there cooking y'all some chicken nuggets and shit. You had her to ride to McDonald's get y'all some food while y'all was playing that little circle game over there.
He probably did fucking make her do that.
You had her behind the camera sometimes too, hold the camera. Jazz, you held the camera for them. You did it, huh? You should have just did them damn YouTube videos. She said, all right, I'm joking. That's bad. You know I got dark humor, but let's be real. Y'all need to be separated. Maybe in the future y'all can get back together, but y'all both need to like have some time apart. I feel like Fredo was like basically tired of what they were going through. And plus, he felt like he's young, he got his money. That's not a big deal of it. I'm saying he's young, got this money, that he want to experience life. Like, he don't know if like she's the one. You get what I mean?
Well, he shouldn't have got her pregnant and proposed it.
I understand that, but people's mind do change and everything,
I get that.
And I understand that.
Yeah, because people grow and change.
And he's just 20-something. He don't gotta be locked down. Like, you know what I mean? But the thing is, you gotta do better. You gotta own up. You never owned up to what you did. You never owned up to you claim like, oh, and I'm taking full responsibility. Like, let's be real. You was just saying that for the camera and everything like that. But and I know y'all gonna be like, Theo, how you know he was just saying that for the camera? Because at the same time, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. But at the same time, he was
contradicting himself.
Yeah, he was not owning up for other stuff, because he kept saying that it was like the household. And every time she bring up, well, you was doing it, because we're all living in that same household.
It wasn't even that. He was also like, you know, at that moment I didn't care. And da, da, da.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
You know, you can't say that you're owning up stuff and then turn around and say that you didn't care, that it was a house. Like,
I mean, it is kind of owning up if you say you didn't care, because you just telling your side. But you just, I just feel like he ain't really owning up.
I mean, he can't say then that he like apologized and stuff. Like, I mean, I feel like if you're apologizing for something, like, it shouldn't be a I'm sorry, but, because that's not really an apology. Yeah, because you just, and I get, you know, he wanted to fix his character because he felt like people was making, like, she made him look bad and blah blah blah. But this video didn't help. We
still waiting on Jasmine's side of the story.
Yeah, because she damn sure didn't really tell shit.
Bro, talk like, I mean, and wait, and we already said this. Say you already said this at the beginning of the video. It was your fucking fault, because first off, you didn't want to do the video. You said that like 5 times before y'all started, that you didn't want to do the video, and then it took y'all a minute to start the video because I think you was crying or some shit too. And y'all was, you know, because he was waiting on you to talk. Then, like, when he started talking, you said, well, you can just talk, and I'll correct you.
And I was like, why would you do that?
Like, girl,
why?
You
that is the worst thing.
You gotta use your mind.
Say is, you go ahead and tell it for me, and I'll let you know if you're wrong.
Is he really completely different now than when y'all was first together, or was you really not paying attention to the guy that you with? Cause like that showed me like you really don't know Fredo, or Fredo just changed. If he like,
I think he changed.
Yeah, that
I
too.
really think he changed.
But he set her ass.
I think
up.
She changed too.
You think she gotten weaker?
Well, no, I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking. I was asking that as a question. Like, question.
I don't think she's gotten weaker. I just think, I don't know. I just feel like she's changed, and I don't know how to describe it because I haven't watched her enough in videos like that. But I mean, women change when they have children, and their perspective changes, and I just don't think she knows what she really wants or know how to guide herself just yet.
And I know a lot of people are saying, you know, postpartum thing. I can't really speak on that because, you know, that is a possibility, but at the same time, we don't know. And I can't just, like, put it off on that because, you know, we don't know if she really went through that, or if she did, we don't know if it, like, lasted through now or lasted through whenever. Like, we don't, it's something you can't measure.
I kind of feel like she might have, because like it was something that she said in the video, and she was like how, you know, like her focus was on Ava, and while her focus was on Ava, everything else in her life was kind of going downhill. And I don't think she really knew who she was anymore, except for to know to be like a great mother. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and Fredo should have,
and I know I don't want to be the person just to be like, oh, well, you should have this, should have that. But like, let's be real. If your baby mama going through that, you should like have her back. You should be trying to help make sure she's fine and everything like that. It's not even like, I mean, even if you don't want to be with her, it'll at least help her mental state, and it'll help out for the kid, because it can get, it not just can, it can't, well, yeah, it can get worse. In a lot of situations, it has gotten worse, where mothers kill their kids and stuff because
or kill themselves.
Yeah, or that from postpartum depression and everything like that. So you have to be like, you gotta be more mindful and just be more. You gotta
be more aware.
Yeah, more aware and more caring. Like.
And I feel like at the same time with her, because we had touched base on this probably at the beginning of the video, and then we'll end in like a few minutes. But about how, you know, she said her focus was on her daughter and their relationship and their job, like YouTube, was on the back burner. And then he said that providing, like, YouTube was his main focus, and her and his daughter were on the back burner. I feel like obviously it shouldn't have been like that. Probably if it wouldn't have been like that and they would have found a way to be able to focus on all three, then I don't think they would be in the situation they're in right now. But obviously that didn't happen. So I feel like they need to, when they actually are able to talk to each other again, then they really need to take a long look at their relationship and what because both of them did things wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
they really should communicate it more. I think that's one of the bigger things, and then just, you know, be more like,
right. And communication is so essential. So essential.
So what, we ending it right here?
Yeah.
Y'all, that was a long one. I could have kept talking, you know me. And
we got another video we gotta talk about.
Yeah. The Ace family, huh? Oh, it's been a long time since we talked about YouTube drama. Besides that damn. Wait. Okay. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell after you subscribe, so you know when we dropping videos. Y'all, if y'all want us to do more drama topics, let us know. Comment down below, or shoot us DMs in our on our Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever. Like, you guys shoot us some suggestions and stuff, man. Cause you know we know about some stuff, but we don't be knowing about some stuff, right? It's
spill the tea
for real, man. But we going about to do this Ace family video. See y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Oh yeah. Peace.